The Monad Mainnet has been live for over 24 hours and things are looking up. The MON token is performing really well. Folks on X are super hyped up. The ecosystem is booming and thriving, especially the meme scene. So this video, I want to update you on the Monad's ecosystem highlights. Then we'll look at some of my favorite meme tokens on Monad and my strategies to find the runners. Finally, I'll share you my thoughts on the MON token price. Let's go. But before we get into the video, make sure to like and subscribe to CryptoNinjas for more contents like this. Thank you very much. The Monad ecosystem is booming with amazing builders at the moment. As you can see in the yield farming side, we have multiple DeFi protocols onboarding Monad chain to their list. So we have Puffer Finance, Renzo, Solv, one of the biggest Bitcoin DeFi right there, TimeSwap, Times Square, Upship, Yuzu Money. We also have Curve. We also have Folks Finance and Kitsu. So if you're looking to earn passive income through yield farming, then Monad is the chain to be. Because Monad is a new chain, they are going to roll out different incentives programs that's going to boost your yields, APY, right? So make sure to check out yield farming on Monad. You definitely don't want to be miss out on it. The earlier you are in yield farming, the better. Next, we have on the trading side, different tools, different DEX, right? Uniswap, PancakeSwap, Sushi, Monorail, and we also have several trading bots as well, Monad Trading Bot, Monday Trade, different tools that you can use, obviously, to level up your trading game, especially in the meme side. And Monad has done this very well since it's day one. We have multiple memes going up to millions of dollars, right? So things are definitely looking good in terms of meme size. So you really want to find the best tools to use and trade memes. Me personally, I'm using GMGN. That's a multi-chain, trading tool for BNB chain, Monad, Solana, whatever it is, you name it. Very advanced tools as well. So if you want to trade on GMGN, please use our link in the description and also in the comment. That will give you a 20% off of a trading fee. So yeah, make sure to check that out. Next, on the Launchpad side, we have a Monad Fund, Clanker World, Nat.fund. Now, Nat is the biggest meme coin launchpad or token launchpad on Monad, so definitely check that out. Printer, Rock Rumble, Token Mill. I only trade meme coins on Nat.fund because that's the only launchpad that seems to have runners, right? I haven't I haven't seen actually any of the other meme launchpads that have runners. Okay, so definitely check out Nat.fund. And then we also have NFT marketplaces, including Magic Eden, OpenSea, Scatter Art. Even though they mention NFT marketplaces, Monad doesn't mention the NFT collections themselves, right? So we have really good NFT collections, for example, like Monadverse. Monadverse is definitely the tier 1 NFT collection all across Monad layer 1, right? I remember doing Monadverse, chapter 1 to chapter 10 like crazy. I actually had the full 10 chapters, but then I forgot to submit my wallet to their Discord, so I did not have them in. But yeah, Monadverse launched their mainnet NFT collection just a couple of hours ago. Right now, so you can still mint it. So if you're in the whitelist, make sure to check that out, or it's ending very soon. If you don't have the whitelist, well, you need to buy it on Magic Eden. And I think the floor is at about 3,000 mon for one NFT. So yeah, it's a lot higher than the mint price, obviously. In the future, they might release their own token, on the mainnet. So let's see if they are doing that. If they do, yeah, I'm gonna ape in. And then we also have Chalk again, tier 1 NFT collection on Monad. They are actually working to release their own meme coin, as you can see right here. Last post before the launch, and Benja, the founder of Chalk NFT, he said that they've been working nonstop to make the launch happen, but they keep running into advanced sniping issues where snipers manage to get in on the very first blocks. Basically, they try to launch their own meme coin, but the snipers too advanced, it's too good. They aped into meme coin before they even public the contract in CA, so they couldn't launch the token, right? That's the same issues that everybody else have. But yeah, if they manage to launch the token and if they post a contract, I'm sure this can jump to like hundreds of thousands of dollars or maybe even millions of dollars. This might be even the first ever multi-million meme coins on Monad. So on Monad, we have different meme coins, right? Running up to millions of dollars, but they topped out at like 1 million to like 1.8 million, 2 millions, around that, right? Nothing is pumping up to like 5 or 10 millions, right? Nothing yet. Maybe in the next couple of days, there will be. So maybe if Chalk is released, probably it will be the first one to 10 million. We will see, right? But the meme coin on Monad is definitely buzzing right now. We also have other products, for example, like the consumer product like Bro.fun, um, Forecaster, obviously, SocialFi, right? Level Bet, LootGo, Game Lumitera, Rare Spot. Lumitera is actually a very good game. I've been playing it since the Ronin day. It's fun and all, but it could get a little bit tiring if you were to grind it without putting your money in. Yeah, you can get stuck in like a village, right? So definitely not for me for Game 5. I don't know. I'm not that old, but I think I'm too old for blockchain games right now. Next, we have Monad in terms of AI. We have Faro AI Infinite, Muku Songs, Piverse, Trinoa, different AI products. So, and then Deepin, Prisma, Stellar Network. They also have different wallets like Backpack, BitGet Wallet, right? Myself, I use Backpack and Trust Wallet, OKX Wallet, and MetaMask. Yeah, so these are the wallets I use. If you want to use, OKX wallet and receive like a 20% off of trading fees, make sure to use again the link in the description, right? Because the fees on OKX wallet is definitely one of the highest. And then they also have some bridges as well, like across protocol, Axela, Deep Bridge, Hyperlink, Jumper, Portal Bridge, Wormhole, Stargate, whatever it is, right? So multiple ways for you to, onboard to Monad, the new layer one, and try out the ecosystem. They raise hundreds of millions of dollars. And so there's got to be something that they're cooking. Moving on to the next part, I'm going to show you how to trade meme coins on Monad using GMGN. As you can see, this is GMGN, the tool that I'm using mostly to trade meme coins on Monad. GMGN is a tool that aggregates all of the meme coin or new coin launches across different, launch pads on Monad, like Nat.fun, Kuru Exchange, Flap, Clanker, Bonnat Fund. You can choose different filters, right? Click on the filters. There are new, almost bonded, migrated tokens. So similar to like Pum.fun, you know what it is, migration and all that. So yeah, it's very similar. You can set the market cap, desired market cap that you would like to see the tokens popping up. So I set it here at 6,000. So any tokens that have a market cap of 6,000 and more only shows up here. Okay, if it's less, it doesn't show up. Or you can also set like liquidity, age, bonding curve, the percentages of bonding curve that is finishing, and then the net buy volume, whatever it is that you want to set. All right, I have a very default setting right here, and then almost bonded, do the same thing, mess around with it a little bit, and see what works for you. Personally, here's my tip. All right, if you want to trade meme coins on Monad, please do not trade like these meme coins, or newly launched meme coins, because there are a lot of scams out there. And yeah, if you've been trading meme coins on Solana, I'd say that the chances of you losing is quite a lot. If you were to trade like this and you have no insider information, you don't have information about those launches and just ape in randomly, you're gonna turn out losing money, as you can see, right? All of those, yeah, you're gonna see like a similar sort of chart. Like it pumps up to a few $1,000s and then going down immediately, no return. This one actually like chalk thought, whatever it is, I don't care, right? Pumping up to like 49 and going down. Look at that, right? That's the similar experience that you're gonna see in these launches, right? Boom, look at that, boom, die. So yeah, my advice is if you want to have fun, go ahead and do it. Just mess around with it a little bit and buy some meme coins to get yourself familiar with stuff. But if you want to get serious into meme coin trading, then you need to have like trading tools. You need to have insider information. You need to have some sort of information, and you need to follow the accounts on X that have consistently good calls on different meme coins. And for example, on Solana, I have a few accounts on X that I follow that they have consistently good coins and group calls and whatnot. So at least you're working with some information. You know what I mean? You don't want to just blindly ape into these meme coins. Another thing that I want to share. So as you can see right here, I have the wallet of the Monad co-founder. His name is James, and he published his wallet on X. So I got his, and a lot of people, other traders, they also have his wallet as well. He probably has more wallets that is hidden from us, but this is his public one, and he's very active on X and on meme coin scene as well. So as you can see, he'd be purchasing, buying, and selling a lot of these meme coins, and they all pump up very good, right? And so what I'm trying to say is you need some sort of information that you can work with. So you can, search for his wallet and see what his next action is. Like what coin is he buying? What coin is he interacting with? Because he's the co-founder of Monad, right? So anything that he tweets, everything that he touches probably might pump up, so you want to put on some notification on his wallet. Anytime that he buys something, you want to get in and you want to get out real quick. So that's what I'm trying to say by information. And there are a lot more ways that you can track, wallets. You can track wallets of the top trader on Monad to see what they're buying and selling, right? So you can copy them, whatever. For example, right? So you got to be working with some sort of information to be successful in terms of trading. That's the general guide, right? On Monad, it's the same thing. And when it comes to the top meme coins on Monad, you can go to Dex Screener. The current highest, meme coin token in terms of market cap is NAT. I'm not a financial advisor. I have a position in this token, so that's why I'm talking about it on the video. But I also think that it is a runner because it is the first token on Monad that reached like 2 points. Basically, it's the highest cap token, meme coin on Monad. And historically speaking, those tokens tend to perform really well in the long term. You want to purchase the first and the biggest token of any chain. Definitely has a banger ticker. And then, $1.7 million in market cap right now. If you want, you can wait for it to dip a little bit more to 1.2, whatever, and you can purchase. But I think this is going to be a runner. Now, the second best token across Monad is not this one, by the way. It's not Gmonad. This one is a scam one because it has like $400 in liquidity. The second one is actually Hawkdog. Now, again, don't care about the lore of it too much because it's a random lore, I guess. It's a token promoted by a lot of folks from the Solana days, right? From the backpack and Mad Lads holder. That's what I get from it. So this is the coin. It's just a random coin. It doesn't have to do anything with Monad. It's just a guy tweeting about it, and then it got a reply from some guy on Monad, whatever it is. Yeah, but it's at about $800,000 in market cap. It also went up to like $2.3 million. But I do not like this token very much, and I'm gonna show you why. All right, just copy the contract and paste it in here in GMGN. And if you look at the, holders distribution, you're gonna see that the developer wallet, they hold 48.6%. And if you look at the bubble map, that's a lot. Look at that. The cluster, 52.8%. And that's the developer. He's holding a lot of tokens, half of tokens. So if he dumps on us, look at that, $428,000 that he's holding. So if he dumps, what's going to happen, right? All the way down. Now, on X, the developer said that he's holding this amount of token to do airdrops on the timeline, right? And checking his wallet right here, you can copy it and you can go to, Monad Vision and just check it. Yeah, he is distributing tokens. Look at that, right? He's sending 10 million tokens, 100,000 tokens to different wallets. But these are likely the insider wallet. Look at that, right? 1 million tokens to this wallet, 10 million tokens to the same wallet. Like he's sending millions of tokens to the same wallet and only a few thousand to new wallets. So yeah, maybe he's airdropping to people, but he's also sending a lot of tokens to like one single wallet to do whatever, right? To maybe further distribute. You can check on-chain for that. But I don't like that. The developer having too much token supply, I don't like it. Okay, yeah, maybe like 5-10%, okay, but 50%. So that's why I don't like this token. The next token that I like is actually the tokens that were bought by the Monad co-founder, by James, right? So he bought Nats. He also bought Unit, Anago, and 143. So yeah, those are the tokens that I'm buying and just aping and waiting for Monad to explode and those tokens to go up, right? There are a lot more tokens that are funny and suitable for the culture, like this one right here, Mon LBJ, right, which is also funny. So you can probably ape into some, but my strategy is I find the tokens that are first of all the top the best, which is Nat, and the tokens that are supported officially by the co-founder of Monad, right? So those are the tokens that I'm buying and I'm waiting. That's it. I'm buying, I'm not selling, I'm waiting until those performs. And I think that in the next couple of days, maybe weeks, Monad has to have a token that jump up to $10 million, at least minimum, right? So I'm betting on those tokens. Finally, let's talk about the Monad token price. After listing, it went down to like 23 cents. which is disgustingly low, lower than the ideal price. At this point in time, people were flooding on X, and to be honest, I flooded a little bit too on Monad, and now the token price, it already pumped up like almost 2x, right, at the all-time high of about 4.5 cent, 4.6. So let's round it up. Now, what do I think about the price of Monad? Well, it's just been a day, so nothing much can be said about technical analysis and whatnot. We have to look at the general market as well. So Bitcoin right now is at about $87,000. And to be honest speaking, myself personally, I am not too bullish about Bitcoin price in the upcoming weeks because the FOMC meeting is happening. Look at that. The December FOMC meeting is at the 9th to the 10th, right? And the Fed has made it abundantly clear that they have no plans of dropping the interest rate another time in December. So when that news hit in the next 2 weeks, Bitcoin might even go down to like the $70,000 range. Now, that's my opinion. I am still very bearish about Monad's future because I don't think that we actually need another layer one, right? Look at Barachain, right? They raised 200 something million dollars. It's not even a year since Barachain launched, and they're already in shambles like this. I think MON Token is heading to a very nice direction. I hope that in the next couple of weeks before the FOMC meetings, Monad price could pump up to like 6 or 7 cent before making its crazy downturn to about even 2 or 3 cent, right? After like 6 months or a year of trading, it might even go down to like 1 or 2 cents. The faith of Monad is going to be similar to Barachain, where they roll out different incentives programs, they have different NFT collections, a lot of hype, but not a real engagement, not real interest from the people. People would rather go back to the old layer ones, established layer ones like Solana or BNB chain, which has culture, right, which they are familiar with, rather than choosing a new layer one that doesn't offer them anything else, okay, or anything unique in that regard. Drop a comment what you think about the Monad token price and what Monad memes you are aiming in right now. Like and subscribe to CryptoNinjas for more contents like this, and I'll see you in another video. Daily out.